Zacian just took first place in a 137 person online VGC tournament. And if you've ever played a single second of competitive Pokemon Sword and Shield, well, we were outnumbered 30 to 1. Zacian was everywhere. Snap out of it, we're not there anymore. But let's go and break down the team. This winning Zacian team consisted of Chien-Pao, Zacian, Rillaboom, Urshifu Rapid Strike, Tornadus, and Umbreon, centralizing itself around utilizing Chien-Pao's ability, Sword of Ruin. When Chien-Pao is present on the battlefield, its ability Sword of Ruin is active, much like a passive ability in other games, meaning this ability is always in effect. Sword of Ruin lowers defense of all Pokemon except itself on the field by 25%. They chose to run Icicle Crash on Chien-Pao to avoid ripping up the terrain the Rillaboom provides, Sucker Punches for stab priority access and speed control, Sacred Sword to win the Chien-Pao mirror and ignore the stat boost of other Pokemon, and Protect, which is self-explanatory. They went with the Focus Sash to make Chien-Pao harder to clear, as well as the Stellar Terra to get more offensive capability. Up next is Zacian, who is forced to hold the Rusted Sword item to activate its ability Intrepid Sword. Intrepid Sword is Zacian's ability, boosting Zacian's attack stat by 1 stage, or 50%, upon entry to battle. Notably in Gen 9, this is a one-time use only ability. This pairs very nicely with the 25% defense stat drop that Chien-Pao offers. Rocking Behemoth Blade for steel coverage, Play Rough for fairy coverage, Swords Dance to raise Zacian's attack stage 2 more stages, and Protect for overall preservation. They choose to utilize the Terra Fairy to further damage the output of Play Rough while also retaining a defensive typing. Up next is Rillaboom, using the standard Assault Vest set, but notably choosing to differ its Terra type into the Terra Ground. With its ability Grassy Surge, Rillaboom creates a low-lying grassy field when it enters battle. It restores the HP of grounded Pokemon each turn and increases the power of Grass-type attacks. Notably, it also weakens the power of Spread-type ground attacks. This is another great partner for Chien-Pao, netting a boost in the terrain while also taking advantage of the negative 25% defense drop Chien-Pao provides. They chose to run Fake Out to neutralize other opponents so you can get massive damage down, Wood Hammer for big damage beside Chien-Pao and in the grassy terrain, Grassy Glide for priority big damage, and then High Horsepower, which gives the option to threaten those Miraidon as well as taking advantage of the Terra Ground for a boost. Stepping in at 4th is Urshifu Rapid Strike, using the Mystic Water item over the Common Choice Scarf, boosting Water-type moves by 20%, and with a defensive Terra of the Terra-type Grass to eat those Thunderclaps and avoid Rage Powder or Spore off of Amoonguss. With the ability Unseen Fist, Urshifu can have its contact move Strike through Protect or Detect. Yet another match made in heaven for Chien-Pao, turning off Protect and taking advantage of the 25% defense drop as well as the 100% crit rate Surging Strikes provides. The defenses generally don't stand much of a chance versus these two Pokemon together. With a standard Mystic Water attack set of Surging Strikes, Close Combat for stab fighting coverage, Aqua Jet for priority KOs on low HP targets, or Sash Chips for Chien-Pao to clean up, and Detect for overall preservation, this is a very consistent set. Entering in the 5th slot is Tornadus, the only special attacker on the team, and the main speed control using a Terra type of Dark to avoid Prankster taunts in the mirror match versus another Tornadus, and also notably to resist anything Calyrex Shadow Rider wants to throw at it. It utilizes the Covert Cloak to avoid fake out pressure and as well as stat drops respectively. With the ability Prankster, it increases the priority stages status moves by 1 stage. This allows Tornadus to run moves like Tailwind or Rain Dance, netting speed control for your team first, or using Rain Dance defensively to cover your Chien-Pao, Zacian, or Rillaboom defensively, also increasing the accuracy of its only attacking move, Bleak Wind Storm, to 100%. And lastly, running Protect for preservation, as we've said before. Last but not least is Umbreon, the toolbox support of the team, naturally being Dark typing, avoiding Prankster taunt, using the safety goggles to be immune to Amoonguss so it can properly support the team, and rocking the Terra Water to fix its matchups into Kyogre and Water Urshifu, as well as be a defensive wall for Calyrex Ice Rider, as this Pokemon will commonly come to counter the matchup. With its ability Inner Focus, it prevents the Pokemon from being flinched, netting an immunity to Fake Out. So this Pokemon isn't disrupted in supporting the team versus other support Pokemon such as Incineroar and Amoonguss. With the moveset Foul Play, which uses the opponent's attack stat against them in damage calculation, which is a big deal in these restricted formats as all the physical attacking restricteds have a very high attack stat, as well as Snarl to help reduce special damage on foes such as Terapagos, Calyrex Shadow Rider, etc. Yawn for overall positional support, and Taunt to shut down opposing Trick Room, setup Pokemon, or even other support Pokemon itself. Overall, the team is very solid, threatening huge physical damage and pressure while having the right support pieces to enable all those big threats to thrive. Let me know in the comments section what you thought on this Zacian team. I hope this video helps you understand the team construction and chemistry better. Keep practicing, and I'll see you on the next video.